What's up, y'all? We are in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and delivered here yesterday. Tried to get under a load last night, and I didn't try very hard. We were at the receiver for it was a little over 4 hours. They were kind of rude to us, so I will turn in my detention. But got out of there about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Called about a couple loads. They were supposed to call back. I didn't figure they were going to. So came to the TA here, and got something to eat. Took a shower, did all our laundry. Let's clean the truck up a little bit inside. So we got all that taken care of. What are you doing? Don't shut it. And then we got to bed kind of late after doing all that. And I woke up this morning. The beef stroganoff I had at Country Pride was tearing me up. It's so bad my back was hurting. So didn't really get around till about noon, and started calling them some loads, and finally got someone to put some money on a load to Texas. So we're getting about $3 a mile going into Texas, which that's pretty good. It's a long drive. It's a big payday. A lot of the brokers, they're still running off of last week's rates and coming in, making offers right at the 15-day or just over. And I turned down quite a few loads until I found one that I liked. And we're gonna get back down to Texas. We're getting ready to go pick up now. I'm gonna start up, air up. Probably stop before we get there and fuel up. So I have 3 hours to make an hour drive, so we're not in a hurry. I don't like being in a hurry, but I would like to turn around on this load and come back for another 5,000. That'd be 10,000 in a week. That's good money, but we gotta get going. So we get to the shipper, we'll get back to you. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I don't know how well you can see that up there. That is the moon coming up over the hood of my truck. That's right. We broke down in road construction on I-78 northeast. I guess it's east. We just came off 81 north. We were headed to Allentown, close to Allentown, to pick up a load. Going down the road, and I heard a clink, click, click, click. I'm like, ew. I didn't like the sounds of that. But I look down, and everything's fine. Truck's still running good. Don't see a whole lot going on. Check engine light comes on. I'm like, uh-oh. Now, it's come on before. Like, when I hit 75 miles per hour, for some reason, it comes on. I don't know if that's got something to do with DPF filters being near the end of their life, but I keep looking in this rearview mirror because these guys don't get it. That was FedEx. We all know about FedEx. You've seen the video. Yeah, check engine light came on. I looked down, everything's fine. I'm like, man, what is going on here? And I told Shotgun, my check engine light's on. She goes, well, it doesn't normally come on and stay on, does it? I said, no, it's staying on. I don't know why. And I kept watching my gauges, and then all of a sudden the water temperature just dove into the red. And we're on and this is going to be hard for you to see. Watch that traffic come at me like maniacs until I find my flashlight.
It's right there.
Oh, here it is. Shine her out the window. Let me put the window. It's about to get loud. So out there, you can see that concrete barrier. And I'll focus in on it a little more. Get the light a little brighter. Yeah, you got about 3 foot from the yellow line. Then both lanes open, and then you can see over here. I'm up against the concrete barrier in the emergency pull-off lane that they set up when they do that, when they close both shoulders. And I'm going to shine that back there so y'all can see. There you can see it a little better. And they're bringing, when the lights are coming through, you can see it a lot better. Now there's a guy, what's he doing? He's a truck driver. He should know better. I mean, we all know four-wheelers usually can't drive, but the phone's ringing. Let's see what we got. Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Johnny?
Yes, it is.
This is Alex. Buddy. Do you have a belt number, or did your belt just like completely disintegrate the platform?
I do not have a belt number.
Okay.
It kind of wrapped itself around. I don't know if you'd be able to get a belt number off of it or not.
Okay, what's the last 8 of your bid?
What's the what?
Last 8 numbers on your bid.
Oh. Do you know where I'd look to find that real quick on the truck?
Open up your driver's door, and it'll be either on the inside of your door or inside your door.
Alright, hang on a minute.
Can you open it?
Okay.
Can you open, get your flashlight?
A little bit. I can open it a little bit. It should be in that folder. It's not on the door jamb or on the door, but hang on, I got my truck title in the truck. Let me dig it out and I'll give it to you. Gray folder.
This?
Gray folder. No, the gray one. Like that one. digits you need off that VIN number?
8. Last 8, he said.
The last 8.
So it's GSGW7490.
Alright, this is Johnny. I'm gonna search that belt, search my database for a belt, and I will call you back to let you know if we have it, and to let you know if I'll be out there or not. Alright?
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Bye. He doesn't know if he has one. Come on, loves. It's a DD15. There's only 2 million of them on the road. You gotta have one. Well, there you heard. Messed up my storytelling. Yeah, I threw the serpentine belt on the water pump. And did it in the middle of all this traffic and road construction with both shoulders closed. Coasted to the closest emergency lane, which luckily was probably within a mile. Got pulled over and stopped and killed the engine as soon as I could. I don't think it got too hot. I didn't see any leaks. I went out there, see what was wrong. I didn't see any leaks. Coolant level was still fine. None of the hoses were bulging or nothing like that. So, but we're at the mercy of roadside assistance on a Saturday night. And I had a good load going to Texas, and picks up in an hour. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of that broker and let him know what's going on. And if Loves doesn't have a belt, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll be sitting here till Sunday. I don't know. Well, as soon as I know something, we'll get back to you. Alright, y'all. As you can see, the moon's a little higher now. We've been here alongside of the road now for 1 hour and 48 minutes. Let me roll this window up so you can hear. Got a hold of Loves, the nearest Loves. They don't have the belt. Which Freightliner, Western Stars, I don't know how many. There's at least 1 million of them on the roads in the country. And a 24-hour roadside assistance and repair doesn't carry a belt for DD215 or DD15. What am I saying? 215. I'm getting tired already. But guess what? The Loves that's 60 miles farther down the road from where they are has it. So you're gonna charge me the miles. At least just one way though. He's giving me a little bit of a break on the miles. It's still gonna cost me over $500 for a belt, serpentine belt. Part I could get online for 30 bucks and put on myself. So as soon as I get off this video, I'm getting on eBay. And I thought about it. I've been thinking about it for a long time, buying all the belts and all the hoses for the coolant system. And You blow a hose, and depending on which hose you blow and how much coolant you lose, you're still going to be at the mercy of roadside assistance. But when you tell them you need 10 gallons of antifreeze, they're going to have that. When it comes to belts and hoses, they should have them. I'm shocked that they don't. I don't know who's running these places out here, but it's terrible. Terrible. But I will order new belts. I will order new hoses, new clamps. They will be in the truck at all times. Now this guy from Love's, he said he wouldn't be able to get me the idler pulley or belt tensioner pulley, whatever you want to call it, till Monday. And he said it's probably bad, because he says, you know, serpentine belts just don't get thrown for no reason. Well, I beg to differ, because I've thrown belts before. Threw a belt on my 1-ton. It started to come apart, and I noticed it, and I thought, you know, it'd be all right till I get into town. So I live out in the country, and you know, I'll make it into town every day. It'd be all right. And it wasn't all right. I threw it, and I limped that home. Let it cool off for about 20 minutes. I drive about 1.5 miles, shut her down, let it cool off another 20 minutes. So I only had like 5 miles to get home. Wasn't a big deal. I usually travel in a very small circle. But anyway, those are probably some parts you should have with you, including windshield wiper, as you noticed in other videos. Took me a while to get that fixed, because I bought these expensive wipers from AutoZone, and they had a 1-year guarantee. That one lasted a week. So I was thinking, well, when we get home, I get a new wiper. And then we've been out here 45 days. I finally had to break down and get a new one. But I'll take that one back, and I'll always have a spare in the truck. And the tools to put them on with. I mean, I have the tools. I could change that belt. It's such an easy fix. I just don't have the belt. I should have. Should have went with my gut and got the belts. And they're not very expensive. That's the other thing. It's not going to break the bank to have spare belts laying around. That's enough for now. Love said they're 3 hours out. Called the broker, told him. Right now it's 10 after 8. So we'll probably get fixed around 11 and get to the receiver around midnight. That's the update I gave my broker. So it's one expensive belt, but it won't happen again. So when they get here, we'll get back to you.